time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali world all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali world all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali world all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit.
Man, it's the man with the plan. I ain't Clark Kent, but some ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy, Big Cali. And you know we feeling good, feeling great as usual. Coming at you with another one. Another Big Cali World episode. And I got my brother here. One of my favorite cooks in the game, my personal chef.
Yeah.
You know, this man has traveled the world cooking, touched down from the IE to Italy. Yeah. And we gonna touch on everything, man. You can see him on Food Network. He just killed that shit on the restaurant Stakeout.
It's crazy to hear that now. See him on Food Network. That's crazy. Man.
Oh yeah, trust me. No, you gotta give you that thing, man. For all y'all that don't know, this is Trendy Chef, man. Come on, Big Cali World. What's up, player? How are you?
Good, man. How you doing?
Man, feeling good, feeling great, man. Getting ready, man. You got me up early doing this.
We've been up till 5 this morning working out, man. I got one of the best. It's crazy. I got one of the best trainers in the world in my kitchen right now, whipping up omelets, man.
For real?
This man traveled the world, done it all, man. When it comes to any training, any kind of working out fitness, there's nobody better, man.
What's his name? Go ahead and shout him out, man.
We got Rock from Rock Lifestyle. He'll be over here in a minute. He whipping it up.
Okay.
Rock from Rock Lifestyle, man. We actually met on a movie set. It's a crazy thing.
Damn.
We met on the movie set, man. Both grinding. Really the only black dudes on the movie set. So we was like, hey, man, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm for sure gotta ask him some fitness questions when he come on here.
He said, I asked some fitness questions for sure.
I asked him a couple at the end. We'll say that to the end, man, right before we wrap it up. But what I want to talk to you about is, man, how the hell have you been adjusting to this quarantine, man?
Man, I've done stuff I never thought I would do in my life, man, like yard work. I'm doing yard work. That's Rock Lifestyle right there.
What's up, G? What's up, man?
Everybody's tuning in. We eating omelets, man. We got the omelets going down, man.
So what? Break down what's in that omelet, man. What we got going on, man?
First thing I gotta mention is it's all seasoned lightly with Trendy Chef seasoning. If y'all don't know what that is.
Ooh,
really, it's crazy because for the last year, before I even put the Trendy Chef seasoning online, I only use that seasoning for the last year. Nothing else. I've never used another seasoning in the year.
So come clean. All those meals you prepared for me, my Thanksgiving, when you cook for my family, my Christmas gumbo, all the 90-10 conference when you made the gumbo burritos and you made, and we sold out of them. You couldn't keep up with the beat. They wanted more.
You sold out, yeah.
So you were using the Trendy Chef seasoning that whole time?
The whole entire time before I even put it out, man.
So what is in this seasoning, player? You don't have to give me every ingredient, of course, because I know it's gonna be motherfuckers trying to write it down. But give me the basis.
Man, some paprika, some garlic, some black pepper, a little bit of turmeric in there. Gotta have a white pepper. I actually my first time using white pepper on anything else besides, because I was in Thailand for a minute, for 3 months, man. I'm studying abroad. And to make beef pad see ew, which is one of my favorite Thai dishes.
What's it called again?
Beef pad see ew.
What is that? Break that down. I ain't never heard of that in my life. It sound fire though.
Oh yeah, let me show you a picture of it too. But beef pad see ew, man, is basically like drunken noodles. It's all soy sauce based. And it's one of my favorite Thai dishes. I only get beef. I really don't get a lot of chicken from places.
Yeah, me neither. I've been laying off the beef lately. Like it's crazy. Like because I had surgery. I had weight loss surgery, so my stomach can only digest so much. Yeah. I've noticed over the past quarantine, I became. I was running with that plant-based Big Cali for the longest.
Oh yeah,
that almost didn't. It worked for a few days.
If y'all can see that, that's for you right there. So it's the drunken noodles, and if you get this from anywhere and they put American broccoli in it, don't order that. Walk out. It's supposed to be Chinese broccoli.
A Chinese broccoli.
Chinese broccoli.
That's a little stuck game for you, man. That's a little stuck for niggas.
I learned how to speak Laos, a little bit of Laotian, and some Thai. So when I go to these restaurants, I order in their language, and they look at me crazy. They're like, "How'd you know?" But then they give me respect. How you know that?
I'm trying to speak Italian so I can order my shit in Italian, man.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man. It was
ever since I heard Kanye spit that bar. He was like, "I shop so much, I could spit Italian, I could speak Italian," or something like that. I was like, "Oh shit, I want to shop so much so I can speak Italian. I want to know what that's about." Like, where you just got us.
Yeah, because in Thailand, where they have actually a Laos version, it's papaya salad. They have it the Thai version. And then they have the Laos version, and the sauce is called badek sauce. Badek sauce is a pure black sauce that comes to your table. And then you're like I'm talking about pure dark black. And you're like, what is this? I don't even know, but it's the spiciest thing. Then they come with a half a gallon of milk. They know you about to die. So
wait, they kill you with the fucking ghost pepper chili sauce or whatever that shit is, and they give you the milk on the side with a waiver.
Man, you know when they come with the milk, it's crazy.
Hey, give me I don't want no milk.
Hey, how about this? I don't give a fuck. I don't trust nothing I don't trust no meal that comes with milk. How about that? How about that? If it comes with milk, I ain't fucking with you. I want that as an option. I want to be able to. If you're like, no, you're going to need this. I don't give a fuck.
You're like, nah.
I'm lactose intolerant. I don't even want it.
Like, man, you got some almond milk?
Oat milk?
Hey, that's me too, man. I only drink almond milk. And I can't drink regular milk.
Same here. I'm a plant-based guy. I do plant-based. I really kind of stay away from all that dairy.
Yeah. So are you mostly, just to ask you a question, right? Are you plant-based most of your diet?
No, I'm not. Actually, I am what you call a caveman diet.
Okay. Is that keto?
Yeah, it's a paleo diet, in a sense. Understanding using your calories to adjust for your lifestyle. Not making your body do something it shouldn't be doing out of poor habit.
Right.
So what I usually do is I use my carbs to the best of their ability. I don't stray away from them because they're part of life.
Right. Now, how are you guys staying so healthy and eating during this quarantine? Because I'm gonna be real with you. It's easy to go to a restaurant and order, Alaskan baked salmon with Brussels sprouts and the good quinoa and all that shit. Like, it's good to order down the fly, but whipping that up on a Thursday after you've been working all day at home, probably dealing with kids, running around, that corn dog looks a lot good, or that burger looks fire. Like, all right, we might as well just call DoorDash or whatever, one of these little food services and get that. How are y'all been? Because I know, Chef, you've been posting hella food shit on your page still.
Yeah.
Your shit ain't stopped.
Nah,
You're still out here inventing shit. And before we go into all the other stuff you've been doing during this quarantine and your show and all that, I want to know for people, because they always ask questions like, how you come up with this shit, bro?
I get that so much, man. To be honest, I don't know how I come up with this. Like, I have no idea. Like the waffle cone thing.
Because you make shit with all things that's at everyone's house. It ain't like it's not like you're out there seeking like the special. You have dishes like that. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about the ones you post for the people. Yeah. They be like, oh yeah, I took some waffle batter mix, some leftover sausage from yesterday, some vegetables from the day before, and somehow made spaghetti or something like that.
That's why they reached out to me for the Food Network show. Like, they reached out to me and they said they've been seeing my page, and a lot of people was telling them about my page. I was like, man, that's dope. Like, people telling y'all about my page. And I was like, man, they've been telling us about you for years. And they said you're perfect for this grocery store game show because it looked like everything you use is just random ingredients you just put together and make something. And that was part of the show. So that's how they reached out to me. But I don't know, man. I just be thinking like, man, what's different? What are people scared of? What are other chefs scared to do? Let me do a surf and turf mac and cheese. Oh, that's normal, but let me throw it in a waffle cone. Let me throw it in an ice cream cone. to get that spicy and that sweet from the cone. So if you break off the cone and you kind of powder that in there, like break it up, crunch it up real nice, you get that crunchiness and that
crunchy base, yeah.
Yeah.
The kind of the sweet texture from the waffle cone.
Makes sense, man.
With the savory of the mac and cheese come together. That's a match made in heaven.
And then we got the Cajun shrimp, and then we got the steak in there, so everything makes sense. You got some spicy, the shrimp spicy, but leave the steak not spicy. Leave the mac and cheese normal, but then you get the sweet. So you get the sweet, spicy, then you get that, that balance of no sweet, no spice. When you're eating mac and cheese by itself.
Hey, you know what's crazy? When I was watching the Food Network show, when I was watching the Restaurant Stakeout, I'm gonna be real with you. It was a part of me when I was watching, I was like, this just low-key a cheat code for this nigga. And I'm gonna be real. I don't think the average cook comes into the gate like, okay, how can I make the most craziest dish with the most craziest items in the shortest amount of time with all the pressure on me? Nigga, that is how you cook. That's how niggas been cooking since
that's what I was about to say. What I think makes him so creative is because coming up not having so much allows you to appreciate the small things. Like not a lot of people can appreciate the waffle cone plates that the chips are, because guess what? You always had a whole waffle cone. But when you ain't got it like that, you eat those chips at the bottom of it. So I
didn't even think about that. That's real shit.
That can mix. And now, you watching him, he takes ingredients that we've seen in our house all the time. Ramen noodles.
Like those tater tots.
Yeah, the tater tots.
That tater tot dish is, I don't know how I came. That was
break down the tater tot dish, man, for people that will, because it's gonna be somebody like, what the fuck he doing tater tots?
Did you see the tater tot dish?
Bro, I just see so many of your dishes. I can't keep up with them, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
That's actually my intro to my YouTube that I'm creating right now. That's the whole intro. I took tater tots, $5 bag of tater tots. I actually put them in the oven, and then I took them straight out the oven, put them in a pan to get that crispy on them. If you want to get, tater tots come frozen, so you want to get that frost off of there. I'm like, what else can I do to this? I threw some nacho cheese on there. I threw some steak on there. I threw a lobster tail on there, some scallions, that thing. And I smoked it with that smoking dome that I browned for the pull apart. So the whole thing, it's crazy. Like that thing, and the flavors in that was crazy. And I'm like, you know what? Somebody hit me up and like, that's your niche, bro. Like you don't notice that you take normal ingredients like tater tots and like Pop-Tarts and stuff. We do like the homemade Pop-Tarts and all that, and puree.
Homemade Pop-Tarts.
Instead of, because the Pop-Tarts in the store it's all kind of sugar, all kind of craziness in it, and you can just make the pastry yourself, puree the strawberries, actual strawberries yourself, make the pastry. You got a homemade Pop-Tart. You
know what's funny? I always bring it up every time I talk to you because my father was a chef, and people don't know. So it's funny how y'all chefs talk, how things are so simple, but yeah, you understand that was you started. The first thing you said was make your own pastry. I'm checked out at that point. The average person.
I don't know. That's it right there.
No, I can see that.
Yeah, that was crazy right there. But that's the intro, the whole intro to the YouTube. This YouTube out there on another level. People don't even know. That's the first time I'm mentioning it to anybody.
Yeah.
I got a YouTube.
So you got a YouTube channel coming. Is that exclusive? Big Cali World exclusive? We got the Trendy Chef YouTube coming in hot.
Been talked about for years. And I'm doing it the right way, man. You want to get paid off your work. You don't want to just
talk to me
and not get paid from the work. People don't know. I don't know if I should give out too much free game. But you definitely want to do your research, man, and make sure you are getting paid for your views. You don't get paid until you get your first 1,000 views and your first 4,000 hours of watch time. If they don't watch your stuff for 4,000 hours, no money's coming in. After that, and YouTube, I know so much about YouTube and the payments. YouTube pays every 21st of every month. That's how much I'm into that. I know what pay dates.
Wait, my nigga knows when the check is coming.
Every 21st of every month, man. So
it's YouTube bill collector, right?
Hey, 21st of every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But Trendy, man, look, I want to talk about first, I want to talk about this Food Network shit though, because I was telling you, I thought when I watched it, I was like, wait a minute. Because I remember you did the 90-10 conference for us, okay? And when you cooked for us, like, just to give it a little context, like, I remember it was a little hectic because you're like, hey, bro, I just got an offer to do Food Network, and they want me to film this day. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do your event, because I got to do it. I was like, bro, as a real nigga, I can't tell you not to do the Food Network show. Like, fuck my event.
He was so sad a little bit. He was like, what? Because I remember your voice.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not telling you not to do it, but nigga, we need you. That's what.
Yeah, I had nothing. Like, I didn't know what to do. It was like the real nigga in me. How about this? The business side of me, because we had an event to do. I was like, oh my God, we're not going to find another Trendy Chef. I don't want to order fucking Costco pizza. So I don't know what to do. I was just fucking like, okay, this is going to get crazy. And then you literally made it work. And you pulled up, cooked, sold out, and then the next weekend they somehow maneuvered it so you could do both things because you told them straight up. Yeah. That's when I was like, wait a minute, this is real. They really want to fuck with this motherfucker. They don't do shit like that.
Yeah, and they don't reach out to people usually either. People usually go and fill out the application on their website.
So they reached out to you.
They reached out to me.
Wow, look at God.
My DM, they was like, we got a new show called Supermarket Stakeout. I was like, what? And I was like, we usually don't reach out to people.
I kept saying restaurant stakeout. It's Supermarket Stakeout. Sorry, I'm high. My bad.
And, the show is, man, I gotta say though, I got a lot of respect for the Food Network because I've been watching, everybody been watching, growing up. People think certain things were staged. It was nothing staged. It was no.
I'm so glad you went that. That was the first thing I was gonna ask you. I'm like, all right, come clean, my nigga.
Nothing staged.
Were they like, all right, cut, and then you got like more time to cook, and you had like an extra 5 minutes or something? I always wondered.
I went into it thinking like, oh yeah, they gonna cut the clock because nobody. When you see these shows, nobody really runs out of time without nothing on their plate at all.
Exactly. Like, how do they?
That's when the process of them being so picky. It's months of process of picking which chefs. They gotta look at the background, where you work, how many restaurants. They really make sure they find these top chefs. The chefs I went against were not a joke. Like first of all, even like the Asian dude that lost the first round, he's been on Cutthroat Kitchen. He's been on all kind of shows already, on restaurants. One of his best friends is Jet from the Food Network. So he knows his stuff. These chefs were amazing. For me to come in,
that's crazy.
These top chefs that's been cooking for 30 years and all that. I was like, man, I went in nervous. I was like, when we got into the lobby and we all met him, and then the lady I went up against last, they were the two that was veterans. And me and the other girl, me and the girl that had the dance battle. We was young, never been on TV. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, we've been on all these shows, man. They was just chilling like it was nothing. Me and her, we was hyped up. Like, yeah, man, when we gonna record, man? Let's do what we doing. Woke us up at 5 a.m. We in a parking lot, cold in Arizona at 5 a.m. Never been to Arizona. I'm like, that's Arizona. Okay.
That desert morning coldness. I know when it's that dew hits that parking lot.
Ain't no trees to block the wind or
nothing.
In my mind, I was like, I just need to get through this first round and I'll be all right. Because of course, the first round is the only round where you can't look in the bags. You don't know what's in it. They make the first round the hardest one.
Let's give it a little context for people that may have not seen the show. The way the show works is, for people that don't see it, everyone should tune in. It's on Food Network. I got it on the Food Network app. It was real easy. Season 2, episode 7, I think. I could be, yeah. There we go. Yeah, but what it is it's 4 chefs on the show, and they go to a regular, like a normal ass shopping center, random shop, like a shopping mall where the grocery stores are.
Yeah.
And they literally wait for people to come out with their basket, and they got like $500 or like a good amount of money. $500, and they literally are buying motherfuckers groceries each round, but they have $500 for the whole contest. See, I thought they give you more money each round. No, you made that shit. I was like, okay, this is where the real nigga in him got to lie. Like, he got to know when to come in. He got to know when to. I was like, okay.
You see, I spent too much the first round.
Man, you dropped like $300, like $200. I was like, come on, man, half the dough. You were just nervous. I can see it. You just need. You're like, okay, I need as much shit right now. I see it. I saw it. I was like, okay. And then, go ahead. I was gonna say, then you came in with the second round, and then you spent like almost the least.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, okay, hold up, wait, you're that confident you're getting to the third round.
Round was once they said, because they don't tell you. That's why I have respect for the Food Network. They don't tell you ahead of time, none of that. We don't know what we about to cook, nothing.
So you had no idea what the dishes were at all. It was right when that action, and then they told you right there when the cameras are on.
Right when the camera's on, we had no idea. That's why I was like, man, this is real. Like in the growth, and the only thing that the shoppers can see, I thought everything. I was like, man, these shoppers do they hire these? These are real shoppers. And the only thing it's saying, it don't say a show, it don't say nothing. It just says, it don't even say show, it says Food Network is filming here as they're walking in. That's all it says is a little sign right there. So,
hey, that's so awkward then of you. I thought they at least told you, because I'm like, wait a minute. So if I was walking, and like, hey, what's up, man? Look, I need all your groceries and I got some money. What up? Talk to me.
See, it's all real. That's why I got a lot of respect for that.
Food Network is tight as shit for that. That's some real ballsy shit. I'd have been like, I don't know.
Go around just with hoping I get caught. Buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Nigga, you know how bad if I was walking and someone offered me $200 and all I spent was like $94? I'd be like, run it. Yep, let's go.
All Oreos in your bag, right? Like,
hey, it was some dude. He was like, I saw, it was like some older white dude. He came up, he was like, well, he's offering me 70. I'll take 150. I was like, God damn, nigga, you only spent like 60.
Yeah.
He came up on like 110. Then it became like some Shark Tank shit. So it was like Shark Tank because it was all in negotiation. Yeah. And then it was like cooking. I was like, oh, this show's a lot right now. Hold up.
I am the first chef, well, me and the chef that I went against, Chef of Hope, the first chefs in Food Network history on any show to do a dance battle on the Food Network. And Alex Quinticelli, she
Let's go.
Put on her thing, like asked me a question. I was like, was Trendy Chef the first one to do a dance battle or to do a dance or something? She's like, yeah, the first one ever. And I reposted that. I was like,
that's what you have to do to set yourself apart.
Yeah,
it's entertainment. It's television.
I gotta tell some. So those people betting. I ain't gonna say who. So when the camera's on, we're out there at 5 a.m. So the first round is the hardest round for 2 reasons. We're out there at 5 a.m. The grocery store opens at 6 a.m. Our first round is noodles, noodle dishes. Who's buying noodle dishes at 6 a.m?
I was so tripping on that. You're right.
That's why I bought the second basket. I was like, everybody had noodles. And then the Japanese chef had Japanese noodles. I was like, oh, he in there. That's it. I was like, he got it. And then when I came up with my dish, I was like, you know what? I see a spiralizer at the corner of my eye.
I saw that.
Like, ooh, spiralizer. And then I looked, I was like, I got zucchini. Bam, I know what to do. The only thing I could do. And they loved the fact that I did that. And it was
now, here's why I have a question for you. Did you ever do that prior to going on the Food Network?
And I was real with them. I said, I've never ever made zucchini noodles in my life, ever. I've never.
How the hell did you know that if you spiral a zucchini and you boil it or however you prepared it, you can make a noodle substance?
The only thing in culinary school, I saw spiralizers and I saw it done and never did it because that was in other classes that was, they did different stuff for each class.
So it's just off the eyeball?
That's it. I was walking past and I saw it, and of course in my book it shows you it's a spiralizer. So I never used one. I had no idea. It's crazy because I was like, it just makes sense. Okay, let me cut the ends off of each one, put it in there, and let me see what happens. Bro, my eyes was like this when I saw it turn into noodles. I was like, uh-oh.
So what would you have done if that didn't work?
My only option was to make noodles from scratch. I had flour. And I had everything. I was like, you know what? If I make these noodles and it's too dry, because, they had something for us to make the actual noodles if we wanted to. And I was like, uh-oh. And then I was like, they don't have all the ingredients. I'll have a
Were y'all just off of generators in the parking lot? And how did they get full-ass kitchen in the parking lot where y'all was doing that?
Oh, no, it wasn't generator. It was a grill with propane tank. And you have to cook everything on that grill. So you have to use a grill like an oven. So that's when the chef come in. Okay, I can't just throw this on there. I have to throw a pan in there, then close it. That's why the second round, they said I was so smart because it was like, I was like, to me, it's a chef. It's common sense. It was like, so you're pre-cooking on the grill your sauces. I was like, yeah, because if I just batter this and throw it in the deep fryer, I'm going to get raw food. I'm about to par cook this. I'm about to cool it down to where it's out of the temperature danger zone. Throw it right in the fridge. I'm going to come back while that's cooling down, make my batter. Well, my batter I had, with a corn dog, you have to have cornmeal. I had no cornmeal.
I remember they said that. They're like, where's the cornmeal at? There's no, like, how'd you?
I was like, there's none in the basket. I have no cornmeal. I have water and flour. I have water, flour, and salt and pepper. And that's all I had.
And that's how you, but is that why it fell apart kind of, and then you had to end up cutting it? It didn't stay so firm?
No, wow. It fell apart. I ain't gonna lie, it fell apart, not even because of that. It fell apart because another chef, there was a certain amount of fryers. The basket was empty. I could have used that basket, but she was struggling and she was coming over, and I let her get the basket. So I put 2 corn dogs in the same one, and that's when they stuck together.
Bro.
And I was like,
so you felt bad. She got you. She psyched you out. She knew. She knew. That was a psych out.
That was so being nice, because that could have cost me.
That could have cost you the prize, bro.
And it was open. I was right next to the basket. I could have threw it in. I looked over. She was struggling. She didn't have everything ready. I was like, go ahead, use the basket. I'm going to throw 2 in one basket. Stuck together. And when it stuck together, I was confident, because that was my round. It's ballpark bite. Anything deep fried, that's my shit. Like, that's what my was deep fried. So I'm like, man, I got this. And then it stuck together. I was like, okay, I'm going to make it into some restaurant stuff now. Now I got to cut it and make it presentable.
Yeah.
Nobody had a handheld. It would have been it if it was handheld, because when you go to a ballpark, everything's supposed to be handheld. So that's what they was getting all over our head. They was like, this ain't handheld. So I explained to them why I have to cut it. But putting that what's that cheese stick? That mozzarella cheese? What's that?
Yeah.
String cheese. String cheese in the middle. I don't know how the hell I thought of that. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna.
You put string cheese. So just to bring context to the people for they didn't watch the show, because you still need to watch the show on Food Network. Yeah.
It's still exciting, even though people know I won. It's still exciting just to watch.
Bro, I knew you won because people ruined it for me. They called me. I'm over here. You didn't tell me shit, first of all. Which I was going to bring up. I don't know what kind of NDA they had you on, but I was seeing you in real life like a couple months leading up to the air, and you knew you won, and you didn't even mention it to me. I don't even think we brought up the show. Like, we didn't even talk about it. For all I knew, it went bad, so I just didn't bring it up to you. I was like, okay, he ain't say nothing, so I ain't going to be like, hey, how's the show? Like, what's up?
Yeah.
Just watching that, and then people literally was like, yo, Big C, you know your homeboy is on Food Network right now. That's how I knew it. Then they're like, yo, you know he won? Hold up, he actually know what he doing. I'm like, actually know what he doing? I'm like,
that's why
I hate niggas, man.
That's a big thing. That's a big thing why I wanted to get on the Food Network. Clearly, nobody could say nothing, but it's because I make all that crazy fun stuff. Sometimes you use frozen ingredients, and it's fun. Nobody knows that I really actually went to culinary school, studied abroad for 3 months, went to Florence, Italy. I really know what I'm doing. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get on a show with these chefs that are top chefs, and this is what they do every day, fancy meals in the restaurant. And I don't do that no more. I'll just be making fun stuff. This is what's going to show people that I can really cook. There's no way that you can say I can't cook with these chefs. Because a lot of people that wouldn't have got any noodles wouldn't have made the noodles. People that on the second,
I'd have quit. I'd have said, fuck it. I tried. You're gonna give me a noodle round at 5 a.m. We're like, what the fuck? I'd have went in there and tried to get it. I'd have called one of the homies and been like, hey, can meet me at this grocery store, go in there and buy some noodles, and then don't sell to anybody but me.
We couldn't have our phones at all until like the end.
So they already knew that chick.
They said, here's phone, basket, phones. Here you go. We're keeping this in the truck. But they kept saying, I knew it was something big, because they kept saying, man, we got a surprise for y'all. Something big. I was like, what's bigger than big? I told her, I was like, I'm already on the Food Network. What could be bigger? Saw a Mercedes Sprinter van pull up. I'm like, okay, who's in there? Bobby Flay pulled out. And he stepped out of there like a star. And I was like, whoa, is that Bobby Flay? Yeah, they was like, it's Bobby Flay. He don't judge. He does not, you can look, do research. He does not judge parking lot stuff. He's on a higher level than that. So he don't judge parking lot stuff. He judged Masters Iron Chef. He judges stuff like Iron Chef. One of the big chef shows in the world.
Michelin star chefs that own restaurants competing. Yeah. Well, I never thought about that. Yeah, I've never seen him on like Guys Grocery Games or none of them.
And he does that. He did it because Alex Funicelli is one of his best friends. And for her to get him on that show and the show that I'm on, I was like, this is big.
And then he mentioned you.
Yeah, and then he was like, I'll call him Trendy too. He was like, Alex was like, man, he got everybody calling him Trendy. Like, people that I grew up with know my name is Steven. My name is Jay Sean, so I was going by Jay Sean a lot. But nobody really knew Steven. So I was like, I went there. I was like, I'm Trendy Chef. I'm Trendy Chef, Trendy Chef, Trendy Chef. I kept getting that in everybody's head. Then everybody forgot my name, Steven. They was like, Trendy. And Bobby Flay was like, then she was like, he has everybody calling him Trendy. Like,
yeah.
Me. And Bobby Flay called me. That was it. I got so many messages. Oh my God, Bobby Flay called you Trendy.
I put it on my Instagram. I was like, hey, bro, I got to remember this moment. I don't give a fuck. Because in the end, not even to be on no fanboy shit, that's fucking Bobby Flay. Yeah, we grew up to that motherfucker.
That's what people don't understand. Like, even like my dad knows nothing about Food Network, nothing about cooking, but he knows the show beat Bobby Flay. Everybody knows Bobby Flay.
I've ate Bobby Flay's restaurant in Vegas. He has like a steak restaurant, I believe, in the Palms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dropped my 150. It was good. It was good.
But like I was saying, the second round, the string cheese thing, they thought that was smart. You can even hear them saying, if he pulls this off, that's it.
Yeah.
He kept saying that. There was like string cheese. And I had ground Italian sausage.
Yeah.
Made that into a sausage patty with string cheese stuffed inside. That's never been done.
And deep fried it into a corn dog.
I was like, ballpark bites. The only thing I get at the ballpark, when my son goes when he was little, we get corn dogs. Like corn dogs, that's all we gonna get. And then go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, when you were doing that and Bobby Flay, can you hear them commenting on how you're cooking?
While they're out there,
yeah.
You can't hear nothing over there because we're all spread apart.
Got you. And then did they was there any advice or anything that like he might have told you maybe off camera on the end, or was there anything he might have told you like, hey man, like you got it, or this is what you should do, or what, any kind of
he's one of the ones that you can tell because he don't smile. If you watch the show, he didn't really crack a full, you never seen his teeth. So when he grinned a little bit, and I'm like, all right, I got Bobby Flay right there. And he gave me a high five. I was hoping that they showed that on camera. But I say, we black, where we come from, so we don't pronounce everything like baking powder. I said baking powder, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah. He's like, so what you do instead? I was like, yeah, I'll use a little bit of baking powder. He was like, baking powder? I never heard that. What's baking powder? I was like, oh, excuse me, baking powder. And then when I said that, he was like, oh man, we got something now, man. Baking powder, we could come up with something. And they didn't put that on film. Bobby Flay said we could collab on baking powder, actual baking powder that tastes like and smell like bacon. And I was like, and that's when he gave me a high five. I was like, man, you gotta put that on there.
Well, that's why you here to talk about. We can talk about it here because I was curious about that, man. But I know that wasn't your first time competing. You came on Argoon Radio. We've talked about you cooking competitions and even some jive shit that was going on.
Yeah, like school stuff, local stuff.
And did you feel that this was like gratification once you did this and you're at this stage? Because in the chef world, Food Network is the NBA. I don't give a fuck. You're in the league.
Yeah, now people saying celebrity chef. I still don't even see myself as that, but people are saying that before the Food Network.
Hey man, I'm about to say, don't let this show get on. You for sure be a celebrity chef because you can for sure go cook for me forever. As long as you just my homie, I don't give a fuck. I'll pay you to come by. Yeah. Just, hey, I got some fish in the sink. If you just want to, fuck around.
I got a lot of messages too. Like, man, you so humble, man. You just won the Food Network show.
And didn't tell me. I didn't know. I had to find out off of hood females in Instagram, and then I finally watched the show.
Yeah, I couldn't tell nobody, man. And just to win, at the end of the day, I was like, man, I won $10,000 cooking in a parking lot.
That's rare.
Who would have thought that? And $10,000 cooking in a parking lot, and it was like everything was going bad for me up until the point I was there. And then even when I was there with the noodles and stuff. But my flight got canceled, right? That's why I have to shout out to the Food Network so much. My flight got canceled. It was crazy. It was like completely canceled. They was telling us, no, the next day you got to fly out. I'm like, I'm going to film the Food Network. This is it. If I don't get there, not only if you don't get there, they don't have backup. They only have 4 chefs. If one don't show, the whole show is done. So the show's not filming. So I was like, you know what? I was like, what am I was nervous. Bro. I was in there. I couldn't sit down. I was walking back and forth. I was like, dang, the flight got canceled. I was about to call. I was on the phone trying to call like the producers and the Food Network and stuff. By the time I got downstairs and I got to the front, the booth, it was like, your flight's booked already. Like they booked. There was like somebody booked you another flight. Food Network found out before me that the flight was canceled.
Look at God.
Yeah, I was like, by the time I got downstairs, I was like, your flight was booked like 10 minutes ago, and it took me about that time to come downstairs. So they knew instantly, and it was like, no, we getting him on another flight. Like,
no. Bro, it was ordained for you to be on that show. They knew not only the show, but I don't, and just disclaimer, I'm just speaking this from my I don't know anything. I feel they probably want to fuck with you, bro. Like on some deeper shit. There's no reason leading up to this, everything that led up to you getting on the show, then from you on the show, you winning and swagging it out. You added a personality to the point where I think people who don't even watch the show and maybe not watch it, they're going to remember you as a character. Yeah. Even more so than your food. Your food is amazing. Like Emerald Lagasse was the first chef I believe I remember seeing that was a personality. It was like, bam, everything, the jazz, the music, like it was a show fucking with Emerald. And then when you actually do taste the food, it blew your mind away. And I'm not comparing you to him or saying that, but I'm just saying like, bro, you're in that lineage of working towards that. And I'm happy I can say at least I know this. I'm seeing the process, bro. Yeah. I seen it from you coming on Argoon Radio, and you can look at some of the old episodes where you coming on and you talking about like, hey, I want to be in Food Network. I want to do this. I want to work with this. You were talking about a cooking competition out in Temecula and stuff like that. And you were talking about it and your woes with that. And now it's like, you're on the brink of finally being pro. Yeah. Honestly, the way I can explain it, getting signed, getting drafted. Yeah. And as a chef coming from the Inland Empire, coming from Moreno Valley, that's huge, bro.
It's dope how Moreno Valley, man, like just backing me up on everything. Like people from Moreno Valley coming out. And there's a lot of people that hit me up. I didn't know you from Moreno Valley. I was like, when I was in Moreno Valley, I was no good to hang out with. You didn't want to be around me. I was bad. I was real bad. And everybody that know me,
let's go.
That's why they know. I don't know if you ring value.
That's how I met you. That's how I met you.
I was the one shooting dice in the corner over there with all the bloods, all the crips. Like I was no good. So when Moreno Valley Matters posted me, and a lot of people, because everybody, if you're from Moreno Valley, you know about Moreno Valley Matters. So the whole city of Moreno Valley, like, man, he was on Moreno Valley. I saw you on Moreno Valley Matters. They posted a whole little article on me, put me on their Facebook, and they follow me. They show love. They don't even follow a lot of people, and they don't post a lot of people either. So that was dope. Moreno Valley Matters. People reaching out. I actually got a few magazines. Can't say what, but a few magazines. I'm being in a few magazines soon. Real soon. So there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Right?
Trendy, man. Quick, I have 2 questions before I let you go because I don't want to. I know I can't keep you that long. I know you're busy, but one thing I want to ask you is, I know throughout this quarantine time, we all been in the house. We're stuck here. We're trying to get it together. We're staying safe, but we got to eat clean. And I would think from being home, this should be when people lose weight the most, but I'm not seeing it. And it's crazy. I just know how God works. You got Rock, your personal trainer here. Yeah. And it's kind of, I want to ask him a question. Y'all both can collab on this answer because I'm really serious.
And introduce yourself again, man, for the people that don't know, man.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Rashad Bailey. Call me Rock from Rock Lifestyle. I am a lifestyle coach, coach. So I'm not just a personal trainer, guys.
I apologize. My fault, brother. Yeah.
That's like when people call me cook, like when they call a chef a cook. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. No. Wait.
So, go ahead. I was going to ask you a question then. What are some simple recipes that you feel that it can come from everyday items in your head that you could just go, that people are just missing, that you're like, why are you doing this? You could just eat this as good substitutes throughout the day. That's maybe high in alkaline, alkaline. I keep saying it wrong. Maybe I'm saying it right. I don't know. Yeah. What are some great recipes you think that for the people? Because I've been doing a lot of seafood and I've been using your Trendy Chef seasoning on the shrimp. And let me tell you,
how's that?
Wow. Wow. You did it with that. That's not even a plug. That's like real.
Just bottle, man.
You know, I had to get it. I use it myself. Well, you want to go first? You want to? Well, I would say The main thing is actually, for me, I tell a lot of people, figure out your proteins first. Every time you go to the store, most people try to cook for a dish. Stop doing that. You know you like protein. You want to mix it up. So actually go and shop for your proteins. Once you shop for your proteins, then go shop for your vegetables. This allows
all the outer layers of the restaurant. I learned that in a food class. When I went to my nutrition class, they're like, stay the fuck away from the middle of the store. It's nothing for you there.
Yeah, exactly. And you're absolutely right. That's where all the preservatives and all that stuff, man, that's actually going to break you down.
Right.
And this is the reason why a lot of people is gaining weight right now. Everybody's used to a fast pace of life because you're usually going to work, coming home, want to pop something in real quick. But now is the time to actually, use those skills and the time management that you do have. So once you buy those things right there, you create a different menu every time you step into your kitchen.
I've noticed that, not to cut you off, since I've been buying hella like catfish, hella like shrimp, hella salmon, because I've been trying to go more pescatarian. That's my thing. Because it's just because if my cheat meal is chicken, I feel that's fine. If I'm gonna cheat on a meal, like it's some chicken, and I'm fine.
I was pescatarian, and like instead of the fried, we miss fried chicken. You still want that. But I just did some on my cheat days. I was doing fried catfish.
Woo! And that's what to piggyback on what Rashad said. Rock said, that's where I feel like every day I'm at a restaurant now, because my palate, I know what I like to eat. Because I know when I go to a restaurant, I know what I want. Like, you know what you want. That's why I hate people that stare at the menu for like 30 minutes. Like, bro, you have an idea when you smelt it.
I stare at the menu. I'll be reading the history of the restaurant. I'd be really deep.
I respect that. But sorry to cut you off. But yeah, so the proteins, when you get the proteins though, that's where you feel like you're limitless. Because you can start making things from things and
exactly.
Add a protein to just some rice and veggies in any situation. It's almost 5 different dishes.
Exactly. And I tell a lot of people, because I do a lot of meal prep when I'm getting ready for my competitions. I'm also a professional bodybuilder. I travel around the world.
Hey man, we gotta get your ad and everything before the end of this. Hold up, Trendy, I love you, brother. A professional bodybuilder.
Hey, that's what I link with, man.
That's what you working on. What are you training for, Trendy? You about to fight?
Hey man, I gotta stay in shape during this whole time, man.
So go ahead. What you were saying though, so your meal preps and what you've been noticing with that though.
So yeah, because we're the mindset is, we got to eat boring when we're getting ready and stuff like that. No, this is the time to actually be a little more adventurous. So I tell a lot of people, go grab some of those vegetables that you normally wouldn't grab. Grab something you normally wouldn't do, and actually try to cook it. You'll be surprised what you come up with, and you develop more and more recipes, because now once you make something, you're going to tell somebody else what you made. You're like, oh, you use pumpkin? Like, yeah, I thought pumpkins was only used for Halloween. Like, no, pumpkins are sweet. It's actually,
I've never in my life cooked with a pumpkin. You just put Viagra. I'm like, damn, a pumpkin.
Pumpkin one time. Some ground beef and ground turkey, a little bit of raisins in it, and corn. And that thing came out good. Yeah.
It sounds crazy. I'm with it though. It's like the foodie in me is like, I would try it.
You just gave me a Halloween idea when it does come around with a pumpkin, do some crazy stuff, and actually, I'm gonna.
See, that's live. That just happened right now. You see what happens when artists get together?
and we working on something, man, special. I ain't gonna say too much, but we collabing on something that the people never actually seen on my page ever. And it's gonna make sense. One of the best at what he do and the best at what I do. But what we collabing on soon, and it's gonna be posted all over his page, my page. People gonna go crazy. It's something that everybody needs too.
I have another side note question. Why is it? How long you been doing health, fitness, wellness? How long you been in the industry, would you say?
I've been doing this for about, I'm going to say 10 years now.
10 years, okay. In the past, let's just say professionally, 10 years you've been in this. Why is it that it's so expensive and so you got to go through so many loops just to eat healthy? For the average mind. Now, I know before you answer, Because I know every health foodie in the world that's going to listen to this is like, what the fuck? You can just cook it yourself and grow it yourself and do it. For the average person, I'm talking about the Del Taco, Jack in the Box eating motherfuckers, the niggas that eat out 5 times a week. When they want to make that switch, it's damn near like quitting drugs. Yeah. And take it from someone that's quit a lot of narcotics in his life. Yeah. And I'm, a year and a half sober, thank God. How is it that it's just so many loops? Like, is it the industry? Like, who is behind that? Because it's like a salad costs $8. I can get a burger from Del Taco and some fries and a drink and a cookie for $4.50.
That's the government not wanting you to win right there.
I can actually answer that question.
In your opinion?
Yeah, well, it'll be a strong damn opinion. Trust me. And a lot of people can actually start listening to this. How much you think food's supposed to cost? That's the thing about it. Most of the times we think...
I've never thought about that question once in my life.
Exactly. Because sometimes we think we're buying food when we're actually not buying food. When you go to Del Taco and all this other stuff, you're not buying food. That's why it's so cheap.
Yeah.
That's why it's cheap.
What are you buying?
Preservatives, additives, sugar. It's like going to the dope man. I'm telling you, sugar is one of the most addictive substances.
I've said that.
A soda it's cheaper than the soda's cheaper than water.
Cheaper than water.
Soda is cheaper than water. You can get a big ass thing of soda
for $1.23.
Yeah,
dope man. I'm telling you.
Man. But with that being said, with the extended, it gets pricey. But if you in the trendy kitchen, I got ways around that. And I'm gonna tell people too. Like a lot of people don't like the parboiled rice, right? Look at the ingredients on the parboiled rice. It's only one ingredient on there. So you can get brown rice in a box that's going to take 5 minutes to cook. And that thing is like, it might be like $5-6, but you can get so much out of that. But parboiled rice, a lot of chefs stay away from that shit. There's one ingredient in there. To me, I was taught to read. If there's not a whole list of ingredients, you can get straight to the point, then that's something good that you should be taking.
So if it's hella instructions and shit and numbers and formulas and shit.
Yeah.
What you can't even say.
Yeah. Like stuff you can't even pronounce. It's like, what? I don't even know what I'm putting in my body now.
Do you feel, because here's where, for someone that I was 481 pounds. I lost almost 170 pounds because I got weight loss surgery. Thank you. Weight loss, like Trendy knew me when I was really bigger. Like he used to cook. I used to eat up all his fucking food. Now I have to taste everything. I just taste and take it all home and eat it throughout the week. That's all I do now. Yeah. But what I was getting at is like sorry, my bad. I was thinking like when I was going through my process, I just remember it was like damn near like quitting everything. I was literally having withdrawals. Mm-hmm. My mood was changing off of sugar and fat. It was easier to give up cocaine. I'll just say it was easier to give up cocaine, ecstasy, all that shit. It was harder to give up sugar and salt. I'm still struggling with sugar and salt. I'm so glad, Trendy, I got the everything seasoning because now I can be all right. If I just use this, I should be at least okay. At least whatever even if it's unhealthy. Yeah. If I just use the seasoning, at least cut off some shit.
Yeah.
But
we want to work on that a little bit more too to make.
So we got something coming for the people. Yeah. I'm guessing Trendy Chef, but it's gonna be health and wellness put together. Yeah.
Something we've never seen Trendy Chef do. But I did do a collaboration with two cool chefs. A celebrity chef. All he does, any celebrity you can think of. I was in the Dr. Sebi cookbook. And I did a segment in there, and what I came up in there, man, it's crazy. I'm going to have to repost that thing.
What does Dr. Sebi mean to you?
Everything, man. Everything. Like, for me, the stuff that he say, like, literally, the cure to cancer, the cure to all the stuff that he was talking about, all comes through what you eat. Like, you can cure something from what you eat. Because if you pay attention and you go through a drive-thru, right, Carl's Jr., McDonald's, it tells you, right there, right where you're about to hand them your money, that this may cause cancer, it's all this bad shit in it. You're handing your money over that sign and giving it to the people. And and it's a sign right there. So
I seen that on that Netflix documentary.
Yeah,
that's what fucked me up when I saw that shit. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it's just all natural, and you're like, it's crazy because most people like, fuck that song. Give me that burger. Give me 3 of those.
How about this? I'm 31. I was like that for about 28 years.
They didn't always have that sign though. That sign.
Hell no. You used to see Super Size Me.
Dr. Sebi is dope though, man. He just tell you a lot of stuff, and he breaks down why lemons are bad and limes aren't. Why,
Wait, lemons?
Yeah, lemons.
What the fuck is wrong with a lemon?
He tell you a lot in his book. Like,
I need to just read his book. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna just
instead, but yeah, just read his book, man. He break it down.
Because my homegirl, I was saying this in the beginning of the show when we were just shooting the shit. I was talking. My homegirl Sarah, she's literally she's doing Ramadan. She's practicing Ramadan, and then literally her meal that when she breaks her fast is all alkaline, clean. And she always mentions Dr. Sebi. And I remember Nipsey was mentioning him too. And I remember my homeboy 5 years ago, I mean, this is when nobody was talking about him. He was like, bro, I had asthma really bad. And he was like, hey, I'm going to give you some sea moss. If you take some sea moss, you'll be cured from asthma. It'll just break up all the mucus. That's all it is. Bro, I didn't believe him. I was like, all right, yeah, cool, whatever. When I did my surgery, I never even talked about this. When I did my surgery, when I laid down on the table, they put me under the slit. They put me under, to take me under to go to surgery. When I woke up and I had tubes in my throat and I couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk, but I could feel everything. And they were pumping like mucus out of my throat because the anesthesia wouldn't take in my lungs because I had that much mucus built up. This is like years of Swishers, McDonald's, drugs, just placked on. And it just pumped. And I remember just looking, it was just glubs. I hate to get nasty on the morning, but it was just glubs of mucus coming out. And I was like, and then after that, my asthma, I haven't had asthma really that bad since. Like it goes when it's like allergy season or dust, it might come up. But compared to how it was, like I'm not even breathing crazy. I sleep through the night. My sleep apnea is gone. And this is all from like eating better. Cause I really I don't work out like that much. I work out enough, but it ain't like, I'm sure you can get me in there and I'll be buff as Tookie Williams or something.
That
nigga Tookie was buff. I don't give a fuck with no. If anybody from Cali, no, we grew up seeing that picture of that man go like.
And it was that dude that used to backyard fight. What was his name?
Kimbo
Slice. He was big as hell too.
Big as hell. Corn-fed.
All right, Kimbo.
Yeah, man. But those decisions I made, I feel like gave me extra years of my life.
Yeah.
It's not even so much about the appearance, whatever. That's cool. The clothes, I can fit clothes. That's cool.
See, something you just said, the major thing. That's worth the investment of paying for food. That's an investment. A lot of people keep saying that it costs so much, but what's more than your life? What costs more than your life?
Talk to me.
I appreciate Dr. Sebi because what he does, he takes these massive words of everything that the health industry have done to us by confusing us, and broke it down to a smaller unit. Taking it out of their hands and say, quit trusting everybody and go read it yourself.
Yeah.
Actually look into your body. Trust me, I read kinesiology, I study kinesiology, but the best thing I've learned through all of my training is actually seeing what food does to a person's body.
Wow. Right.
That's what I do. So all these books and shit people keep talking about, they reading and all this other stuff, man, you don't know until you see it at work.
Yeah.
You gotta see it work, baby.
Right. And I read health shit my whole life. My mom's a nurse. How about that? My mom's a nurse. I know what it is. But I was like, okay, I'm 29 now. I was 29 when I made the decision. I was like, all right, I'm 29 now. If I make this decision, I can live the next 50, 60, 70 years of my life in peace.
Yeah.
Health-wise, I ain't got to be in pain. I can sleep all night.
Off
of food. Yeah. It ain't even like me. Like, it's just eating better. That's it.
A lot of people tell me all the time to start posting more healthy stuff. My page is just fun. I might make another page for that, but I just like to have fun.
But Trendy, here's the thing. nothing's wrong with eating that shit.
It's fun. Yeah.
Once in a while. If I'm calling you Monday asking for the deep fried catfish, then Tuesday I'm talking about what's up with the omelet with the waffle mix, the shit that you made the little towers, and then Wednesday I'm meeting up for French toast. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
It's just fun. Like, I deep fried water. Come on now, who's gonna eat who's gonna eat a plate of deep fried
Right.
waters?
So, man, before we get up out of here, Trendy, talk about your...
Game. By the way, that got...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. My bad. You good? Can I hear you?
Oh, yeah, I was wondering if it was
okay, go ahead.
By the way, that deep fried water got 1.6 million views on TikTok, by the way. So we live with that one.
Deep fried water. I want people to watch that. Go to Trendy Chef, go to TikTok and go watch. It's on his Instagram. I'm not even going to talk. You just got to see it. Because if I talk about it, you're not going to believe it. It's the weirdest thing you'll ever see. How did it taste?
Disgusting. I ain't gonna over here lie. I ain't gonna lie. It was good. It was disgusting. It was nasty.
Trendy, man, before we get up out of here, man, I want you to talk about your seasoning, your barbecue sauce. I'm happy, your merch. Okay. Like, you guys, I know the movement's coming. What's coming for Trendy Chef? What's coming up? Where can people find your shit, man?
Man, Trendy_Chef is pretty much all my handles on every website. TikTok is Trendy Chef _. And I got the seasoning that sold out less than 2 hours.
And it's fire.
Yeah. It comes back on May 23rd, man. It's the seasoning right there, the Trendy Everything seasoning. And it's everything seasoning. This is my personal bottle at home, so I only use this seasoning. I don't use nothing else. I haven't used nothing else.
Which is crazy as a chef to say that, because I know my daddy had fucking a drawer, a fucking cabinet,
and I have
shit all full of seasoning.
That's me. I'll turn the seasoning. I always grab this. I'm like, nope, I don't need that. Nope. And then the only time I use other seasoning is when I'm in the actual restaurant, I'm catering for somebody.
They acquire that specific taste. They want that. Okay.
Right now, the barbecue sauce, actually, I think the quantity is low. My phone's blowing up with orders. I think I may have 2 or 3 left. That's been blowing up. That went online yesterday. That's about to sell out. I got yours put to the side already.
I was just about to say, I'm like, hey, man, you talking about selling out and shit. Hold up. Fuck this interview and fuck these niggas. Where my sauce?
I actually got 2 16-ounce bottles for you. The normal size is 12 ounce that normal everybody's getting. You got 2 16-ounce bottles.
See how he do? And that's how he bring me back in. That's why I love him. That's why he's my brother.
You got your 2 16-ounce bottles. People can grab that now. Once that sell out, that's going to come back on fast. I'm going to make sure when things sell out, that's not sold out for long. The seasoning just hit us with an uppercut. I did not know it was going to sell that much, that it was going to go crazy.
I'm calling it now. All distributors, all major markets, all niggas is trying to make some money. Hit up Trendy Chef. Let's get this shit in every store. Let's get this shit in every restaurant. Fuck it.
I'd grab this. If I just seen the ugly...
That's tight to me.
I'm like, man, let me grab this. Dude.
That's tight.
Yeah, so we gonna, and it's still the beginning. Stuff might change on it.
If you could sell seasoning called Slap Your Mama, I want to see some Trendy Chef seasoning in the store. Okay? Yeah, real shit, man. But where can people get the sauce and where can people? The seasoning. We didn't even get into the sauce yet.
Yeah, the cheftrendy.com is where you can get all the products. You'll see it on there. A link. More shows too, man. I got more shows. I'm announcing here first, man. I ain't gonna say who I'm working with or what, but I'm working on a food tour right now. So we're going on a food tour. The only thing slowing us down is, of course, this pandemic that's going on.
Fucking virus.
That's the only thing. I was on the show and all this happened. Right when the show aired, I was supposed to do magazine coverage. I was supposed to be out of here. But, stuff slowed down, so I'm slowly now getting into the magazine coverage. I'm supposed to be going on a food tour. It's supposed to be like 8 or 9 states. So that'll be soon. And shout out to Food Gnome. I'm working with them. My food can be delivered in the next, I'll say 3 to 4 weeks. My food can be delivered to your door. My wings, but that gumbo burrito can come to your door in the next 3 to 4 weeks. And
for people that don't know, because we didn't even talk about the wings.
Nah.
Food Network is tight. Okay, I get it. He's pro. He's on. He got that. But the hood knows him for the wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
K-Room knows you for the wings.
Yeah.
This man makes the best chicken wings you will ever fucking taste. You can at me. You can he has fed at least 1,000 people in front of me eating them wings through events.
I got the secret to how to make them, and
donut wings.
Yeah.
You ain't never had a donut wings with sprinkles.
This is gonna be the first time in history that someone can order some donut wings to their door. Open your front door. You got a bag, Trendy Chef food known bag with donut wings in it. I just actually added my gumbo burrito. I'm like, why the hell don't I have my gumbo burrito up there? Hold on.
It would have been mad as fuck if it was just wings and no gumbo. At least you got to throw the gumbo burrito. I'm going to order 2 of those off top.
And I got to shout out to the vegans. All my vegan options that's on my wing menu, those will be vegan options on everything. So it'll be vegan options. My wings are going to be delivered to your doorstep. And of course, I'm going to have to do some kind of promo when it does come down. People have to get a free bottle of this to go with some stuff. But it's going down. Shout out to Food Gnome, man. We live.
What's Food Gnome? Break it down. Is that like an app? Is that a...
Food Gnome is an app, a website. Food Gnome is, so it's something called the MECO permit. To permit you to have an at-home restaurant. And it started during this pandemic. But it's crazy stuff. They've been around for a minute. But you can't, a lot of people that are cooking out of their kitchen ain't supposed to be cooking out of their kitchen because they don't have that permit. This California just approved it last January just to prove for people to cook at their homes and actually sell the food from their homes.
So wait a minute, you're like the dispensary that now you can hate to compare it, but now you're the one that got the permit. Yeah. You're like, you can set up your little shop, but I got the permit.
Yeah.
If the state comes, I'm paying taxes. They know what's up with me.
I'm gonna have someone a part of the Trendy team coming and delivering the food. I'm gonna dish it out, bam, bam, bam. Whoever.
So now you hiring people.
Oh yeah.
You like I threw that in for all my niggas in the IE. If you need a job, no, I'm messing with you.
We're live, man. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting for people because everybody how can I try your food? Now all you gotta do is go on this website app. It's gonna be all over my page. And you can order. You can see my whole menu, and you can literally order anything you want to your door. That's
tight, man. Last question, and we're gonna end it on this note. Trendy, you've done a lot. If you want to know about his history, he's traveled the world, trained around a lot of esteemed 5-star chefs, Michelin-rated restaurant, the whole nine. He has it, all the accolades. But he is from the IE. He's from the murder. He's from Moreno Valley. He went to Vista Del Lago. He was out there with all it ain't no difference. That's why I always do this show, and that's why I always tell people. People always talk to me, and they always talk to my friends, my brothers. No, bro, it could be you. You could do it. What advice do you have for people that might be in the IE that's cooking or might even think like I want to do something where I see the world, like I could be on the shows? What advice do you have for them? Because there wasn't a lot of people that we could see growing up that was like that.
Keep working, keep grinding, man. You can't really worry about what the next person's thinking. And if you think about money, you're never going to make it. I started my catering business. I was doing for 6-7 months free events where I was either breaking even or I was losing money. If it's your passion, you got to love it too. Don't just do it. I can cook food and make money. You're never going to make it like that. So if you have something you want to put your mind to, don't think about money. Don't think about nothing. Put your all into it. Put love into it. Because it's love. If you tasted my food, there's love in each bite. There's not
no cap.
Food. There's love in each bite. I don't just throw stuff together. So, man, just keep grinding, stay motivated, man. And we got to make it, man, from Moreno Valley, California, man. We all we got. If you know about Moreno Valley, everybody around, the Food Network knows about, they didn't know what Moreno Valley was. I was like, I'm from Moreno Valley, California. Where is that? They looked it up. They were shocked. Like, you're from there? Yes, I'm from Moreno Valley. And I'm not scared to tell nobody. I'm going to always rep it, man. We're going to be live.
Murder, man. You know what it is.
Shout out to the person on my comments that said they should put a statue of me and Kawhi Leonard. It was comedy. I was like, that'd be dope.
I could accept that.
That'd be dope.
If we had a Mount Rushmore, Mobile, we might have to bring that up. Next time we have you on Algoon Radio, we're gonna bring up the Mount Rushmore, Moreno Valley. We could put up a staple of like who should be on that shit. Yeah. I have a couple names I would like to nominate. You is on there, Kawhi's on there. I ain't gonna say no more because it's gonna get real political. Yeah. It'll get real political. But real shit, Trendy. Sorry, I'll cut you off, but go ahead and finish your statement. My bad, I'll cut you off.
Oh, no, I was just shouting everybody out, man. But yeah, man, just stay true to yourself, stay humble. People hit me up all the time. You just on the Food Network, man. How are you so humble about it, man? What am I supposed? I'm supposed to be humble about it. You in this, man, you're supposed to do it to give back. You're supposed to show people. And, you know, it's a lot of kids in Moreno Valley that was bad like we was growing up. Right. They might not make it out. They might get that life sentence or something, man. So I'm showing people. I'm actually speaking. Once all this is over with, I'm speaking at my old school, Vista Del Lago. I'm speaking to the students up there.
You should.
People hit me up, and the principal, teachers hit me up. It's like,
isn't that crazy? Like, nigga, like, hey, man, like, you know who I am, right? Like, I know this shit.
Yeah, okay. You know, that is, I was the one jumping the fence, and they was chasing me in the cart. I was out of there. So yeah, man, that's dope.
But you made the decisions and you worked hard. You found your passion.
Yeah.
You went to school. Yeah. Became an accredited chef.
Man, you said
accredited.
When I first went to culinary school, because I was just getting out of, you know, being bad and doing a lot of homies and friends like, you was going to culinary school? You putting on the apron?
So no.
Yeah. So what are you doing, man? Like, come on. I'm like, come on. I'm doing my thing. I didn't tell nobody, not even my dad. I just signed up and went to culinary school by myself out of nowhere.
What was it that sparked it, just out of curiosity?
I have no idea, to be honest. Like, to be honest, I was just getting in so much trouble. I was like, what can I do? I never could. When I went to culinary school, I could not make a sunny side up egg. I couldn't make scrambled egg. I couldn't cook. I was the only one in there that had zero experience. Nothing. I've never cooked nothing. And it was like, man, I don't know if you're going to make it. Like, you don't know how to cook an egg? I was like, oh no, I'm new to this. And then a chef sat down with me and really taught me the way, man. And I just took it from there. And I got most likely to succeed by the time I graduated. Like, most likely to succeed.
Wow. And then trained out in Italy. Yeah. Went out there in Europe that whole way. And then now we're here and you're on Food Network.
A little bit of advice from the chefs. Don't think that you a top chef right away. When I was in culinary school, it was Pink's Hot Dogs reached out to me to come cook hot dogs. They sat down with all of us, right? And I was like, I want to come cook some hot dogs, man, y'all. Fresh out of culinary school, a lot of chefs was like, no, man, I'm a chef now. I'm about to go to this restaurant. I raised my hand. I was like, man, I'll go make some hot dogs. 3 years making hot dogs. Then I cooked for Jay Leno from that same manager. She was like, you know what? I'm gonna show you something. I want you to go in the kitchen. I got somebody that you're gonna cook for. I cooked first. When the food went out, she's like, you just cooked for Jay Leno. Come eat it. Like, what? Then from there, Coachella, met T and Tamara Maury's brother, Taj Maury, cooked for him. Then it just blew up, and all the chefs that tried to go straight to culinary school, they work in banks now. They work at Amazon warehouse. None of them are still.
It's because you're humble and you took that first position because you don't know how God is going to come in. I hate to always get spiritual with it, but you know how I am. I have to call it. That nothing happens just by accident. That was strategically planned for you to win, and you did.
I was the only one that raised my hand out of.
That's crazy.
Students that went to go cook hot dogs. Everybody laughed at me too. They was like, "You going to cook hot dogs? You got to go to this."
If you would say out of that percentage, how many of them are still in school or not in the industry of culinary, out of the people who didn't take the job? Out of your graduate, how many people's in your graduating class?
My graduating class was about 30, and I think 2 of us might be cooking right now. And one of my best friends that was in culinary school, he's a barber. He never worked in a restaurant after graduating, not once. He doesn't know what it feels like.
But he knows he got all the same schooling you got.
Same schooling, but when he left, he was like, you know what? No, this is not for me. I'm gonna go back to barbering. So it's not for everybody. But man, there's a lot of people. Telling you, a lot of people they laughed when I went to go cook hot dogs. And then I got in Coachella 5-6 years, saw Tupac hologram for free, getting paid. That was my first year at Coachella. I was like, I'm getting paid thousands to watch this, and everybody else is. Yeah, of course, Coachella's fun. You want to pay for it, but I'm getting paid to watch the same thing that they're watching. So I was like, man, I
remember when I first went to Coachella and I did my first my first hosting set actually. And this year was my first DJ set that I was going to actually DJ at Coachella. But then COVID, so now we're just waiting. It's still happening.
All these years, man, we go to Coachella, but I've never been to Coachella.
We're always on 2 different wavelengths.
It's always second. I never go first weekend. And I think you go first weekend.
I always go first weekend. I have to get it out there. I can't wait. I'm like, I'm going. Fuck it. I gotta see every time. But nah, Trendy, man, I appreciate you so much, bro. Honestly, you're not even like just because you're my friend, but you're a true inspiration, bro. Like, I hope people know I've watched you from high school to like where we really didn't talk, and then I just out of nowhere you're cooking, and I was just like, I have to try your food. And then from there, you've cooked for my family. You cook like that's why I say, when I get this money and I need a personal chef, if I can afford you, I'm for sure hiring you. Like,
oh, back, man. And when he say cook for his family, one of the most important meals of the year, Thanksgiving. If somebody trusts you with their whole Thanksgiving dinner, man, that's trust. Right?
I haven't cooked Thanksgiving dinner in just context. My father passed away 7 years ago now. This year, it'll be 7 years. We didn't have Thanksgiving dinner really as a family the first 4 years after he passed away. Like, it was spot, like we kind of did, but not really. I moved into my house. I was trying to sober up. I was trying to get my shit together. And I was like, you know what? I want to have my family. I want to have my family. If I have to take the torch, I'm going to do it. If I have to make the dinners and bring everyone together, cool. But I want Trendy to cook. I can't do it. I just know I don't have that pressure. My mom married a chef, so she is expecting
that was more
fire.
Not only, I wasn't cooking for a normal family for Thanksgiving. This is on a whole other level.
And he came through with the deep fried turkey. He came through with the prime rib roll. I didn't had the wings from him. We had wings last year. He made like 200-300 wings for my family. So when I'm telling you, this man can cook. This isn't by luck. This isn't by like, oh, I just put myself in a position to be. No, this man put the work in and can really cook. And I'm proud of you, bro. And I want to tell you on my show, on my platform, I'm extremely proud of you, and I'm happy to see you grow. Not only as a man, but as a cook in doing what you want to do for your life as a chef. Excuse me, not cook. Anybody could be a cook. Yeah. You got to go to school to be a chef. That's what my daddy told me. That was my dad's great Kyle's words. That's not his words. That's my dad's words.
So a lot of people won't say that, man. A lot of people, you don't got to go to school. You don't have to, but for someone that went to school, we're always going to know a little bit more than you. How are you going to find this word on how are you going to find what mise en place? How is that going to be in your head? You have to go to school. You're not going to randomly, I'm going to search up mise en place. You don't know what that word is. You haven't been in Italy. You haven't trained with some of the best chefs in the world. So you got to, I would advise going to school. I'm not going to lie. If I wouldn't go to school, I'd be cooking at home with no permits, no nothing, no business, just selling random plates. And shout out to people that's doing that.
And nothing's wrong with that. Like, I don't ever hate on those hustlers doing that. But it's like, how about this?
Oh, no, that's hustle.
You like a nigga to me that's like hard as hell at playing basketball, but you just like playing at LA Fitness.
Yeah.
You don't ever want to go to Cal Baptist and just start trying to get it. Maybe I might go to RCC. Maybe I might just hoop at the D League, just try to do a tryout. Like, why don't you go against the stars?
Yeah, I'm expressing nothing wrong with that because I'm from Moreno Valley. We hustle. It's all about hustle.
Right.
But I can't respect people that put the word chef and everything. They using chef like it's nothing now. You cooking in the kitchen, you just say you're a chef. I didn't call myself a chef until 3 years after graduating college, until after making hot dogs, until after cooking for Jay Leno, until after becoming a sous chef at the Mission Inn Hotel. Like I didn't call myself a chef for a long time. So these people throwing out.
That name means a lot to you because you earn that. You put in work in it, and that's the context of it. It's not so much of a diss. It's more so of just have appreciation for my work that I put in to earn that title.
You haven't seen people cut off fingers. If you haven't cut your skin so deep, you see the white meat, like in grinding, they're putting a Band-Aid on it, keep going back, falling asleep with a book on you. Like,
man, I was just talking about that with my mom on Mother's Day. We were talking about my daddy when he cut his finger off in the kitchen. I saw it hang, and all he said was shit, and it wrapped it, held his hand like this, and then finished cutting everything, finished cooking, and then took himself to the hospital because he wanted to cook for us. At that time, I didn't realize how much swag that was. But
let me tell one little story with that. So, fabricating chicken, you're getting each item off of the chicken. You're getting the wings, you're getting the breast, you're getting everything. I could not fabricate chicken in culinary school, so I would cut myself so deep and just wrap it and keep going that a chef had to grab me one time, pull me out the kitchen. Like, nah, man, we got you. Like, I understand you in this. but let's get you to the hospital. I was like, nah, man, finger halfway coming. I'm like, nah, I'm getting back in there. I'm cooking. I wrapped that thing and went back. So it's like, man, this thing is no joke. People don't know. People ain't been through that stuff.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Bro, but Trendy, man, I appreciate you, man. We got to bring you back on. Trendy Chef Everything Seasoning.
23rd, May 23rd.
My boy, Rock, man, I appreciate you for just coming in, man, chilling out this morning, giving us the health advice.
Oh, wait, if y'all didn't catch it, we met on a movie set. We're going to get to that another time, but, man, this is my boy right now.
We're going to bring you back, you both back on when you guys talk about your collab. You ready to launch it and talk? Come back on. You guys know y'all family, okay? But,
give me a handle, too, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you guys want to hit me up? Go on Facebook at Rashad Bailey, RASHAD Bailey, or go to Instagram. It's ROC_2000. I'm not normal, so hey, this is something different. So hey, so you think
I love it.
I'm like a regular freaking personal trainer.
Man, he had me on. I was passed out in the when we was working out in the garages. And I'm telling you, I was on the floor. I was like, man, I can't breathe. Hold on, wait a minute. So he's patient with you too. So
I'm gonna hit you up, bro. I'm gonna hit you up. Real shit. I'm gonna talk to you, bro. But for all your podcast needs, audio and visual, go to productiveculture.com/podcast. And the How Did You Hear About Us section, put in Big Cali World. You'll get that special discount, that special rate for all your podcasts. Also, for all your clothing accessories, go to utblifestyle.shop. You already know what it is, man. We got some special stuff going. We're going to get you some shit, too. We're going to have some collabs. I'm going to talk to Dre. We have to get you some special Trendy Chef UTB collab cookware, cook fits. Like, I was thinking about that. I know Dre's down for that, so I got to talk to Big Bro. That'll be tight.
I'll rock that all day.
Yeah, but also for this podcast, Big Cali World Podcast and Arguing Radio, you can go to bigcaliworld.com. It is available on all streaming services and YouTube. Please subscribe, rate, review, tell a friend, tell somebody. We're not even trying. We're growing this. It's happening. And the only way we can do it is together, man. So that's my last words, man. I appreciate you both coming on the show. For show. And Trendy, one more time, say your handles and say your website one more time for the people.
Website, thechefTrendy.com. All my handles are mostly Trendy_Chef. If you put in Trendy Chef, Google, not trying to sound cocky, but Google it, anything, I'm a pop up, man.
And watch him.
You'll see the Weirdo Chef. You'll know why once you see my page.
And watch them on Food Network, season 2 of, what's it called?
Stakeout, man. You can see it on the Food Network app. It's on YouTube. It's not the best quality, but if you want to...
Man, go to the Food Network app, drop the $1.50 or whatever it costs, and watch the episode. He's from the murder. This is our own. And he won that shit.
I won.
Love you, brother, man. It's the man with the plan at Clark Kent. Some ladies do call me Superman. It's your boy, Big Cali, man. Trendy Chef, my boy, Rock. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. One.
Big Cali World all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time. Extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Ain't nobody fresh like C. Built like bear, nigga strong like tree. Strong like Kush, too hype like E. Entourage stick so thick like she. First class bitch, you know all 3 seats. Got the pass like free, talking free like cheap. You gon' cheat, hoodie bigger than whatever you gon' be. We gon' stack like cheese, that's 100-something G, nigga. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit. Big Cali World all the time, extra lit, extra lit, extra lit.